What do you think about the new design? What do you think about the new design?
Overall, I like it. Overall, I like it.
Is there anything you would change? Is there anything you would change?
I think the text could be a little larger. I think the text could be a little larger.
That's a fair point. That's a fair point.
Other than that, it looks clean and easy to use. Other than that, it looks clean and easy to use.
I agree. I agree. The layout is much better than before. The layout is much better than before.
Yes, it feels less crowded. Yes, it feels less crowded.
Which option do you prefer? Which option do you prefer?
I'm leaning toward the first one. I'm leaning toward the first one.
What do you like about it? What do you like about it?
It's simpler and less expensive. It's simpler and less expensive.
The second one has more features. The second one has more features.
That's true, but I'm not sure we need all of them. That's true, but I'm not sure we need all of them.
Good point. Good point. We shouldn't pay for features we won't use. We shouldn't pay for features we won't use.
Exactly. Exactly.
I think we should wait a little longer. I think we should wait a little longer.
I see what you mean, but I'm worried about losing time. I see what you mean, but I'm worried about losing time.
That's a valid concern. That's a valid concern.
Could we make a small decision now and review it later? Could we make a small decision now and review it later?
That sounds like a reasonable compromise. That sounds like a reasonable compromise.
It would allow us to move forward without taking a big risk. It would allow us to move forward without taking a big risk.
All right. All right. Let's do that. Let's do that.
Great. Great. I'll prepare the next step. I'll prepare the next step.
Do you think working from home is more productive? Do you think working from home is more productive?
It depends on the kind of work. It depends on the kind of work.
I find it easier to focus at home. I find it easier to focus at home.
I do too, but communication can be harder. I do too, but communication can be harder.
That's true, especially when a quick discussion is needed. That's true, especially when a quick discussion is needed.
Exactly. Exactly. Some things are easier to solve in person. Some things are easier to solve in person.
Maybe a mix of home and office work is best. Maybe a mix of home and office work is best.
I couldn't agree more. I couldn't agree more.
Would you rather live in a big city or a small town? Would you rather live in a big city or a small town?
I'd rather live in a smaller city. I'd rather live in a smaller city.
Why is that? Why is that?
It's quieter, but you still have most of the things you need. It's quieter, but you still have most of the things you need.
I like the convenience of a big city. I like the convenience of a big city.
I understand that. I understand that. There are usually more opportunities. There are usually more opportunities.
On the other hand, the cost of living can be high. On the other hand, the cost of living can be high.
Right? Right? Both choices have advantages and disadvantages. Both choices have advantages and disadvantages.
How do you feel about the proposal? How do you feel about the proposal?
To be honest, I have mixed feelings. To be honest, I have mixed feelings.
What concerns you? What concerns you?
The basic idea is good, but the schedule seems unrealistic. The basic idea is good, but the schedule seems unrealistic.
How much more time do you think we need? How much more time do you think we need?
At least 2 additional weeks. At least 2 additional weeks.
That might be difficult. That might be difficult.
I understand, but rushing could cause bigger problems later. I understand, but rushing could cause bigger problems later.
That's worth considering. That's worth considering. I'm not sure I understand your point. I'm not sure I understand your point.
What I'm saying is, that the cheapest option isn't always the best value. That the cheapest option isn't always the best value.
Could you give me an example? Could you give me an example?
The cheaper machine may need more repairs. The cheaper machine may need more repairs.
So it could cost more in the long run. So it could cost more in the long run.
Exactly. Exactly.
I hadn't thought about it that way. I hadn't thought about it that way.
That's why I think we should compare the total cost. That's why I think we should compare the total cost.
We need to choose a restaurant for dinner. We need to choose a restaurant for dinner.
What's most important to everyone? What's most important to everyone?
Good food, a convenient location, and a quiet atmosphere. Good food, a convenient location, and a quiet atmosphere.
In that case, how about the Italian place near the station? In that case, how about the Italian place near the station?
Is it expensive? Is it expensive?
It's not cheap, but the prices are reasonable. It's not cheap, but the prices are reasonable.
Do they have vegetarian options? Do they have vegetarian options?
Yes, they have several. Yes, they have several.
Great. Great.
Let's suggest it to the group. Let's suggest it to the group. I'm leaning toward the earlier train. I'm leaning toward the earlier train.
So am I. So am I. It gives us more time if something goes wrong. It gives us more time if something goes wrong.
The only downside is getting up early. The only downside is getting up early.
True, but I'd rather be early than stressed. True, but I'd rather be early than stressed.
That's how I feel too. That's how I feel too.
Should we book it now? Should we book it now?
Yes. Yes.
Let's go with the earlier one. Let's go with the earlier one.
All right. All right. I'll make the reservation. I'll make the reservation.
We don't have to agree on everything. We don't have to agree on everything.
Exactly. Exactly. A different point of view can be useful. A different point of view can be useful.
As long as we listen to each other. As long as we listen to each other.
And explain our reasons clearly. And explain our reasons clearly.
I understand your position better now. I understand your position better now.
So do I. So do I.
We may not completely agree. We may not completely agree. But I think we can find a solution. But I think we can find a solution.
I'm sure we can. I'm sure we can.